Thank you very much. Welcome to all of you to the semi-historic Dirksen building. If you go right next door is the Russell building, which is truly historic. Those of you who saw the movie Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, it was filmed right next door in the next building. Welcome to Lab Day here on Capitol Hill. Lab Day is a function of the Lab Caucus, the National Lab Caucus. It was formed by Senator Durbin and myself. And there were many reasons why we formed the Lab Caucus, not the least of which is the important work that the national labs do in our country that affects not only our country, but really affects the world. One of the things that struck both Senator Durbin and myself was the fact that our colleagues, out of the 535 members of Congress, if you gave them a quiz on the national labs, what they do, how many there were, and where they were located, not many people could actually pass that quiz. And so what we did was we formed this caucus, and one of the things that we do is host every year this National Lab Day. We urge our colleagues to come over here and see the great and glorious work that the labs do, and the tremendous impact that they're having not only here in America, but in the world, and how they're making lives better all over the world, improving our lives, our economics, and our security. These are all things that are quite important, obviously, to the world, to America. And so thank you for what you do in the labs. Thank you to the Secretary of Energy for running the labs. He's been a great friend of the labs, a great friend of Idaho. I never miss this opportunity to remind people about the Idaho National Laboratory, which discovered that there was a connection by which a nuclear reaction could actually light a light bulb. And we have the first light bulb ever lit by mankind in the state of Idaho in a little place called Atomic City in Idaho. If you ever get there, I hope you'll take a chance to visit it, but don't blink because you might miss Atomic City. Well, thank you again for coming, and with that, I'm going to turn it over to Senator Durbin, my co-chair. This is a very bipartisan organization.
As it should be. Thanks, Jim.